This is Jason's Electronics Repair. Welcome to my ER. Today we're looking at a thermometer here for calibrating my quick 861 DW. If you watched a previous video of me pulling a NAND chip off of a iPhone board, I was having a lot of difficulty and my air wasn't putting out the heat that it was said it was going to do based on the type of nozzle I use and the airflow I use and the distance I hold the chip from the board and all that stuff. So I tested it with a different thermocouple and it was off. It said it was off by 60. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to calibrate it. So I got this thermometer here. It's dual input. So this is a dual input thermometer. I'm not going to use the carbon zinc batteries it came with. So let's put the batteries in it here. Got just some Amazon basic alkaline batteries. Alright, so I'm going to put this on. This isn't very expensive. So it's set for K-type. That's what type of thing. K-type goes to plus 1,372. See that? So I'm going to get my temperature probe here. Just going to use one at the moment. Then I want to do a demonstration. So this pretty rigid stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in this way. So that one's in there like that. It's giving me a reading. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to tape it to a PCB. So I'm going to use an iPhone PCB because they dissipate heat like crazy. So just going to grab this iPhone PCB here. And I'm going to tape it to the top of this NAND on this board. I'm going to put it in a board holder. So this board must be all bent up or something. There we go. So that's in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of Kapton tape here. And I'm going to take my probe and I'm going to tape it to NAND right there like that. So there we go. So now we're at 19C. I'm going to take my hot air. My hot air is set to 350 at 80 airflow, and I'm going to hold it over here and see what the actual air temperature is. So it's leveling out about, it's taking a long time to get up there. So it's taking a long time. So I'm going to say it's about 317. It's supposed to be 350. So I'm going to take that off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the channel 3 and channel 1 and hold them in until it beeps. I think I have to wait for it to shut down. So it's just cooling down. All right, let's try it now. Press it, hold in 1 and 3. I don't remember 100% how to do this. Okay, so let's take this off and let it heat up, and then let's try it. Okay, there we go. Now we're calibrating. So I need to take this down to 300. Okay, so, and then I press 2 to calibrate. Okay, so this should measure 350 more so than. Yeah, so that got to 350 pretty quick. So, all right, so I'm happy with that. So there we go. So I mean, it's based on your experience and how you want to do it, but that's how you calibrate it. It was taken. I'd rather have it get the temp quicker, and then I can pull my heat off when I need to pull my heat off. But I'm gonna mess around with it at that temperature setting, and see what I can do for that. So that is basically how you do it. Channel 1 and 3, hold it down when it's at the temperature that you need it to be at, and then adjust it to the temperature that the meter says, and then press channel 2, and it'll save it, and then you are good to go. You guys can visit me on these social media websites or apps or email, anything if you have a question. I just want to say thank you so much and have a fantastic day.